To a developing story in Brevard County where deputies are investigating the deaths of 3 dogs.
Those dogs were found in the same neighborhood where a woman was mauled to death by other dogs a few weeks ago.
West 2's Greg Fox is live in the neighborhood on Bluebonnet Drive near Cocoa. Greg, could someone be facing criminal charges here?
That's certainly possible. A criminal investigation is underway because right now the sheriff's office isn't really sure what happened. They do know that they've been investigating the fatal dog attack that happened just a couple of doors down from where I'm standing here. That happened last month. And then you can see this is the fenced-in area and the home where the dogs were and got out. Now, authorities are taking a look at that tan RV where the remains of some animals were found yesterday. A resident of Bluebonnet Drive shared with West 2 News photos of Brevard County Sheriff's deputies and Animal Services officers Thursday as they collected the remains of dogs from inside the trailer at the corner of Astor Drive. No one was there when we got to the home where 50-year-old Jody Cohen was living when she was fatally mauled May 19th by these 2 pit bull mixed breed dogs named Max and Mako. This is an image from a neighbor's security camera video that's now become evidence in the case against the dog's owner, Linda Cutler. She's now charged with manslaughter. She remains in jail under a $250,000 bond. Her dogs escaped the fenced yard at the home where Cutler was living just a few doors down from where Cohen shared an RV with Donnell Smith, who referred to the mauling victim as his wife during interviews with West 2 News. He has since disappeared, and deputies are trying to figure out if he left the dogs behind. There on the ground out front, you can see one of the cages that, according to a neighbor I talked with who was here when authorities were going in and around this property, said one of 3 dogs was found dead in that cage.
You would think a woman just got killed in that exact property. You would think that somebody would go back there and get her dogs.
Lance is a neighbor who lives around the corner and says the discovery of deceased animals in the mauled woman's home is disturbing. But he says it should open a larger discussion about what he calls slow response times by animal services to complaints and their insistence on people providing their names, which become part of the public record and invite retaliation by their neighbors.
It's a combination of factors coming together that now we're at the point where, I mean, there are a ton of dogs running loose at all times. And mean dogs, not little dogs, big dogs.
Neighbors said there was an eviction notice on the RV's door Thursday to prevent anyone from living there. And Linda Cutler, the one who was living in this home, this is where the dogs were that were involved in that fatal attack. She's got an arraignment at the end of next week. I reached out to Donnell Smith to try to get more information about the remains that were found inside the home where he was living. He did not return my messages. Covering Brevard County, live near Cocoa, Greg Fox, West 2 News.